Now we are traveling to Spain, um, the region of Rioja in Spain. It's sort of north central Spain. Um, we're going to the Rioja area. Rioja is actually three different regions. There's Rioja Alvesa, that it's on the foothills on the north bank of the Urbo River. It's the lighter style of Rioja. It's got the most finesse, a little more fruit, a little less tannin. Rioja Alta, it's south of the Urbo River. It's near the Atlantic Ocean, so that it gets breezes, not near, but it gets breezes from the Atlantic Ocean, so it's a little cooler. And when you have a little cooler temperatures, you're going to get a little more earthy, a little more vegetal character to the wine, and a little less fruit. And then you have Rioja Oriental. Some folks call this big area here Rioja Baja. It's got the hottest summers. It grows the ripest and most fruit-forward wines. And most of the Grenache is there because Grenache, the Grenache that we're having tonight, is grown there because you need a little warmer temperature to do a good job of growing Grenache. If you have this bottle of wine and you look at the back of it, you're going to see a sticker. And these stickers tell you a lot about the wine inside. The wine we have, it's sort of a greenish gold sticker. It tells you that it's a Joven. It's a very young wine. It's aged for a year or two maximum, and it doesn't have, they don't use any oak barrels when they do this. So you're not going to get any baking spices, any vanilla flavors, or other flavors that you normally get from oak. If it's got a red label, it means it's a Crianza. It's aged a minimum of 12 months in oak. If it's a Reserva, it's aged the Crianza has got 24 months total aging, but 12 months is going to be an oak. Usually it's older oak, so you're going to get a little bit of that vanilla and a little bit of that spiciness you get from oak. If it's a Reserva, it's aged a minimum of 12 months in oak, and they'll start using new oak, so you get a lot more of those flavors for 12 months and minimum of 36 months total aging. And a Grand Reserva, it's a minimum of 24 months in oak and a minimum of 60 months in total aging. Something that's different about Spain than a lot of other areas of Italy, they don't really like to sell the wines until they're ready to drink. So even if it's not, you don't have to bring it home and age it for a long period of time to drink it. The Reservas and the Grand Reservas will age for a long time, but you don't have to still enjoy them. The Grand Reserve will have the most tannin, most oak flavors, most age-worthy. You can age those up to 30 years. Reserva, a little less tannin, moderate fruit. Crianzas are great values. They're wonderful wines. Light tannin, light oak, usually used barrels. And the Joven, which we're having tonight, means young wine, little tannin, no oak, zippy fruit, nothing to hide. More expensive versions. You can buy more expensive Jovens, but they're more extracted. There's a movement afoot in part of Spain to start mimicking California wines, which are super fruity, and some wines that that have a Joven designation, and they can get pretty pricey. Those are the ones that try to mimic the real fruit-forward California wines and that sort of thing. Grapes of Rioja, red grapes. You've got Tempranillo, which is the most widely planted. You got the Grenache, which we're having tonight, and a couple grapes that are used as mixing grapes, Manzullo and Graciano. They also grow white grapes in Rioja, but it's only a small percentage of their total production, and there's 8 different wine varieties.